Oh, it's slipping, it's slipping, it's slipping.
Oh boy. Suction cup fell down. There we go. That's not it.
Told you I got the NBA hoops cards here, right?
Yeah, I'm excited about those.
So, there we go. I can see kind of through them, and I think Hakeem Olajuwon is the top card on each pack.
Posts. One day ago, home. Do we have notifications?
Notifications.
Are we live, Pat? We're live,
Oh,
Pat.
we're live.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live. Have I been sitting here?
Yeah, we've been live, yeah.
Oh, hey, everybody. This is the way to end the season. Let's catch the audio.
It's slipping again.
Suction cup is our ne'er-do-well today. But let's audio check if anybody's in here for happy hour.
Mike's side with the audio.
Provided by. So it's too heavy for me or not heavy enough for me? Is somebody saying?
Let's see if that works.
Okay. I'm talking. Someone's answering. Am I being heard? Voice of the voiceless? Or am I just the voiceless? Who knows?
Well, there was audio, but they were saying that it was not as good on your side.
It's not as good on my
Kind of low. You want to switch to the other headphones?
Yeah, let's do that. Hold on, guys. Keep it live. We don't,
Yep.
we don't want to cut off. Big honkers, you need the little gimmick thing that was at the...
Oh, I got it. Share to,
Here.
Oh, wait, no, not to the story.
Okay, are we better? Are we better, everybody? Do we feel good? Do we sound good? We know we look good. I think we look good.
Okay. Close it to the page.
Okay?
Got a couple people here.
Sound improved?
Let me just make sure that we are on the page.
It's
We're live, pal. We're good to go.
It's tropical storm season, as you know. It's also Billy Ripken season, as everybody knows. I hope that we catch everything on the Billy Ripken.
I mean,
Sure,
it's
this is
such
a
a
kid.
good shirt.
It is a kid show, but this a generous gift given to me by my cousin Jason over the weekend. Shout out to Jason, greatest gift that I've gotten in regards to this baseball card thing. Yeah, packs of cards are great. Little gimmicks to put around the table and plugins for the technical side. This is the best. If anybody doesn't know the story, look up Billy Ripken, 1989 Fleer. There's articles all over the internet. There's practically documentaries about this shirt, this card, and the variants on the card. One day soon, if we get a Fleer 89 pack, if we get that card,
I mean, we're going to be doing backflips around the building.
we won't even have to do the show anymore. It would just be, all right, series finale.
We're good.
We've done it. Yeah, exactly.
We did it all.
Our work here is done. So speaking of our work here being done, we're at the last episode of what we're calling Season 1. As anybody would know, any good series in its first season ends about 22 or 23 episodes in. If you go any longer like that, you're just wasting everybody's time. So here we are at our finale. We're doing the back half of the Topps 87 that we started the other day. We still have the gum. Matt, you still have notes. I think they're the same notes from the other day.
Yes.
But if you want to just run them through once more.
We've done a couple of these Topps 87s, right?
Refresher. We did the the earlier, same notes for the earlier
Right.
portion.
So the Topps 87 is a wood panel. The cards that we're going to be looking for
Jose Canseco card is valued at about $150.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
Barry
okay.
Bonds rookie card,
Right.
as well as Greg Maddux mustache rookie. We also have a Mark McGwire rookie card, a Barry Larkin rookie card, and
Yeah.
Roger Clemens and David Cohen both have cards in this set as well.
Personally, I really want to get that Barry Larkin rookie card.
I love Barry Larkin.
Barry
as a
Larkin's
player.
great.
Yeah.
Barry Larkin's great. All right,
Let's get into it.
let's get into this. Let's get the gum out of the way first, and the wrapper, and all that other stuff. There's a gum. This is actually a nice little piece of gum.
Yeah, and
It's not
it
in
held
like
up well.
it's pink. It's not white or tan.
it still
as
has
all
like
of our
the.
other- Does it have some snap to it?
I don't want to break it.
You don't
Should I
want to
break
break it. I mean, we're just going to throw them away at some point. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty solid
I'm gonna
piece.
break it.
You're
No,
going
I
to break
wanna
it.
break it.
Now you want to break it? Oh, didn't even like.
I feel like I
feel
can
like
eat this.
I feel like you can eat this.
I'm gonna go for it.
As a finale, you want to flip the camera to yourself?
No.
Okay, all right.
No,
Okay.
nobody needs to see my face.
Okay, have some gum. Oh, well, the whole thing.
No.
Nope. An immediate no. An immediate no. Wow. Wow. That's, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, and I hope you are, that is a quick reversal of fortune. Whew. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right.
dead. I'm not dead.
Okay. This show
That was not very good.
This show does not cover health insurance, so I just had to limp into the hospital and have them have mercy on you.
I don't have health insurance either, so.
All right. You know what we do have? We've got spring fever.
Spring fever.
Spring fever, everybody. Again, it's the giveaway. It's the reason for the season.
A trip for four to the 1988 spring training camp at the team of your choice.
Yeah.
No purchase necessary. So you could travel back in time to before I was born.
But this is the thing. Like, let's say this was in current times. A spring training trip. Like, I would pick the Mets because I don't want to go to Arizona or Florida because everybody's got coronavirus down there. It's a real mess.
Well, back then it had to
real
have been
mess.
a pretty neat place.
Oh, Florida and Arizona, super neat. You know what? Go to the Dodgers training camp in Vero Beach, Florida. Say hi to Terry Taylor while you're down there.
Yeah, at the time of spring training, I would have been around, I don't know, 3 weeks old.
Great. Well, nothing says baseball fever like a 3-week-old at.
Matt Geiger.
All right. Boo.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's a legend. He's a controversial figure. He's everybody's
Everybody's
hot
uncle.
topic. You know how we don't like Pete Rose around here. That's the second or third Pete Rose card
Yeah, I
though
think it's
in the
3.
series, so that's an unusual amount. His last year as an active player, this was also managing the Reds. We're getting close to a period of time where Pete Rose was caught betting. That I know.
Born in 41.
Yeah, too old.
Old boy.
Too old for anybody. Great. Here comes a great left-handed pitcher, and an even better last name for a ball player. It's Braves pitcher Paul Assenmacher. It's a lot to put on the back of a jersey. It reminds me of there was a guy a few years ago who played for I think maybe the Tigers, who whatever his name was all the way up his back and all the way down the other side of his back, like one of those long boy names.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Like Chris Fa'amatumafala.
okay, well, but he has dashes in there too.
Right. Well, so we'll
And I think
talk
they-
about some football players.
I
a
think
little later.
I think they stacked like they figured jerseys
like,
figured out,
double-deck it?
so they double-deckered it. Assenmacher is just one big rainbow of letters. This is another returning favorite, well posed, and also wearing a jacket underneath his jersey. It is Cleveland Indians pitcher of the time, Dickie Knowles.
Ooh,
Nice curly hair on Dickie Knowles.
great set
Of
hair.
okay, right,
Yes.
right, okay.
Mostly that's what I talk about. 'Cause
Great set of cards too, because
we're off to a good start.
we've got the posed photo down pat out of these ones. Like everybody knows where to stand. Although I don't know if this is really a great stance because we've got Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher and long time major leaguer Rick Russell or Rick Ruschel, in case you want to pronounce it that way. He looks like he's standing weird.
Yeah, like they kind of they were like, all right, we're gonna take the picture on 3, and then
Yeah, and he was like,
took it
"Oh,
on
I'm not
2.
ready." Oh. And then it was like, all right, that's the one we're keeping. And he's like, no, I can do it better. And did interesting looking Pirates hat too.
Yeah, these are the old school pirate hats with the square box top.
Yeah. They don't sell those other than if you go to Pittsburgh. I think.
Yeah, like they're hard to come by, but I feel like if you wear it now, you're a clown.
Okay.
Like you have to go out of your way to be that special of an idiot.
Just a stone cold clown.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, like that's like something that like a hipster would do. Like ironically,
he'd wear a dumb
like ironically
circle Pirates hat.
Yeah, and he'd be like, "Oh, I was wearing it before it was cool." Like, no, it wasn't
No.
cool when it came out, so it's still not cool.
And then he'd still like sit in the section and vape.
Smoke Lucky Strikes.
Rest in peace, Yankee great Claudell Washington. Passed away a few weeks ago, I should say, years ago. A few weeks ago, while we were recording this show, I think we talked a little bit about him. Played for the Mets, played for the Yankees. I think he had like multiple stints with the Yankees. I think that was one of the things that we pulled out of there. This is great that like he came up while we were celebrating cards. Like, he was an all-star. He played a long time. This is kind of a tail end of his career, but he started with the Oakland A's back in the early 70s.
Yeah, so
He played a good outfield.
played with the A's, Rangers, Sox, the Mets for one season, the Braves, and then the Yankees. So this is probably one of his last 2 seasons.
Yeah, so he might have even gone to Montreal and then came back to the Yankees too after that. But yeah, I mean, unheralded player. We'll put him in that category. So we've got another unheralded player, but probably for better reasons. We've got he's a catcher. I was gonna say pitcher, Dwight Lowry.
Dwight Lowry.
Detroit Tigers, Dwight Lowry.
That name's you know why that name sounds familiar, because there was a cornerback for the Jets named Dwight Lowry.
There was.
Yes.
Was he a Dwight or Dwayne Lowry?
It was pretty sure it was Dwight.
Okay. All right. Well, Dwight Lowry was a catcher he was Lance Parrish's backup catcher in Detroit. You want to take this away from me? There's a
Different spellings of the names.
Lance Parrish and Dwight Lowry.
He's
Yeah,
a free agent drafted by the Jets.
Okay, so all right. So Dwight Lowry. One day at a card convention, maybe they can meet, or a signing.
Or, depending on what we do with some of these off-season episodes, we might be able to let them meet in card form.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, no, those football cards are going to be on season.
Yeah.
That's season 2.
Yeah.
So you're saying we could dig this out? No, this card set is sold to George Henn.
All right. Well, then good game.
La 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 la. Tim Lawler, pitcher for the Red Sox.
Love the jacket.
He's got his jacket on. It's cold wherever he's getting that picture taken. Tim Lawler never quite made much of himself. Was a pitcher for the San Diego Padres, I believe. Back me up.
Yankees, Padres, White Sox, Red Sox.
Former Yankee. That's true. Yes.
Tim majored in forestry at the University of Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if he's doing anything in forestry now.
I guess in the 70s you could be a forester.
Yes. You could be a forester now.
Yeah, sure.
Or, But yeah, it was probably better to be a forester in the 70s before.
Drafted number 4 overall by the Yankees.
So he was originally Yankee.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we want to check a height on him? Or?
We'll get there.
Okay. All right. I don't want to rush the judgment.
Can't rush perfection.
I get you. I don't know this guy at all, but of course he's got the Seattle Mariners logo on his hat, and we like it. Steve Firovid? A lot of pitchers. Can you pronounce that name? Firovid.
Ferio. I think it's Ferovid.
Firovid.
Or
Rhymes with
Furovid.
COVID. If I can't pronounce your name, I'm gonna have a hard time remembering your career, or even like a glimmer of it. So he might have been a one and done. Might have been the type of guy that shows up in the major leagues. Hey, I did it. Bye, everybody.
Five seasons.
I'm gonna go back to work in forestry. What did he major in?
I don't know, but he has a son named Joseph, who's probably older than both of us.
Oh, probably doesn't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope he knows how to pronounce his name. He's been around long enough. Here's a guy I remember. This is for sure. We've got Astros second baseman and a pretty decent hitter, Bill Doran. Decent double play turning guy, pre-trash can era. Used to give the Mets a little bit of fits because he'd hit those little seeing eye singles and drop a bunt every once in a while. Use his speed, just leg it out to first base. Part of that infield. I don't remember him playing anywhere else. So he might have had
up to this point now.
He might have been a shortened career after hanging out with the
height check for Bill Doran.
Oh, Bill Doran. We're gonna get a height check for him. Bill Doran's not tall, in my opinion. Anybody else could argue that.
A couple people in here, so let's get some guesses in for the height check.
Guesses for the height check. I'm gonna guess first.
Go ahead.
Since it's my finale. Bill Doran, 5'9".
Okay. Todd says 5'10".
Okay.
See if we can get a couple other guesses in here. Okay. Anyone height check?
I think this happy hour crowd. Maybe they're at the,
There's a couple people. Marianne said 5'9".
Oh no. Okay. Steal my ideas.
Chris said 6 foot.
Okay.
George Henn 5'11".
Okay.
I think that's
we're getting taller.
The winner is George Henn, 5'11".
5'11". Okay.
Chris, Bill Doran.
Bill Doran. He looks. In the other day's episode, we totally swing and a miss at the Dave Concepcion card.
Oh yeah.
But I'm glad we figured out Bill Doran's height.
Also, he's not wearing a child's glove, which was noted in the chat. Second basemen generally use smaller gloves.
It's a smaller glove, yeah.
So they can palm the ball better.
Exactly.
Turn to double plays.
This is a real episode of the Baseball Bunch that we have going on here.
I'm telling you, man.
We have a catcher for the Texas Rangers, Orlando Mercado.
I think we pulled that same exact card.
We have not. You're thinking of
I'm
Nelson,
thinking of Nacho Libre, because that's who he looks like.
He actually looks like young Spanish Reggie Jackson. The little tiny mustache, little curly hair. Orlando Mercado. Could be a soccer player. Definitely has a soccer player look. And definitely has a soccer
he looks
player
like he
name.
could have played for Venezuela.
Although they would have chopped it down just to Orlando, or just I don't know much about his career other than he is on that card.
He led his Mickey Mantle Little League team to a world title.
Well, fantastic minor league stats then.
Yeah.
His Mickey Mantle Little League team. They were calling.
Aren't they Baby Ruth? Because it was Puerto Rico. So I guess that's what they called it.
Suspect. Is it before they probably changed them all to Roberto Clementes?
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Because when I played Travel League, I played Babe Ruth League.
Yeah, Babe Ruth League around here. Yeah.
Maybe it's just West Coast, East Coast. I don't know. Yeah. Could be out of country.
We got to look up those Mickey Mantle leagues. Here's a guy. Here's a journeyman pitcher for you, for everybody. Might have pitched for every team in the league at one point. Bill Gullickson. Like when you say, what's that pitcher's name? Who pitched for the Reds, the Yanks, the Expos, the Angels, maybe. Might have been a Twin. Oh, Bill Gullickson. That's the guy.
Bill has devoted time to Diabetes Foundation.
It's a man of charity.
What a man.
You're the man, Bill. Actually, Bill Gullickson was a decent, middle of your rotation, like a 4 or 5 starter.
Good old reliable.
Again, I think we've had this brother before, Bob Kipper.
We have.
Bob Kipper,
his hat looks exceptionally taller than the other one.
His hat stacked up in comparison to stablemate Rick Russell. Let's have a hat comparison. He wears his hat better. I think Rick Russell in that picture just hung over from the night before.
They're pretty. Yeah, no, they're pretty
Stunned.
much the same.
Which is probably why Kipper, maybe Kipper had a better season, I
Bob
think,
Yom Kippur.
and stuck around a little bit. Well, no, Russell was around forever and played for a bunch of teams, but Kipper, a big lefty, big long lefty stride, delivery. I like Bob Kipper.
Wow.
Yes.
2 seasons with the Pirates in 85 and 86, then back down in 86 to the minors. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10 years in the minors.
But then stuck around Pittsburgh for the good years in like 89, 90, 91, I think. Might have gotten traded to Boston at some point.
Fanned 20 batters in a game in high school.
Maybe he'd have the sense to pull his hat down. White Sox, shortstop. This may be a rookie card. We might have to research this.
Ozzie Guillen.
Ozzie Guillen. Oh, Ozzie Guillen. Very angry. One of the most colorful managers. I wish.
Very spry looking here.
A young, thin Ozzie Guillen before he played a million years.
This
If-
is not his first year.
If there's any justice in baseball, Ozzie Guillen gets another chance to be a manager. My opinion. A lot of fire, a lot of finger pointing, a lot of fighting with the media, a lot of fighting with the umpires, a lot of fighting with his own
At this
own
time,
guys on his team. I like Ozzie
came in
Guillen's
at,
spirit.
At this time, he came in at 5'11", 150 pounds.
Wow. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, lean. Does
Yeah.
does it say what his body fat was?
Can't imagine it being very high.
No, probably 2% body fat.
Him and his wife have 2 sons. Do you know their names?
Ozzy and Ozzy. It
Close.
only makes sense.
Oswaldo and Oni.
Oh, okay, all right. Brother likes the O.
That's a great picture.
I know, yeah. It's a good action shot. This set of cards, not only is it the borders that kind of attract the eye,
But
the,
there is
I
a
like
high
the
picture
action
quality,
shot.
yeah.
The high picture quality on the action shots. I don't know if this is an action shot. I think it's just a lazy arm. Well, probably in a second he'll be looking over his shoulder because that's going over the fence.
Well, because that ball got plunked.
Eric Plunk. Again, a guy who ended up pitching for the Yankees, I think somewhere in here. No, we had a Greg Cadaret in here, not an Eric Plunk.
He looks like that sketchy kid you went to high school with. He's like smoking cigarettes behind the school.
Let me see him real quick. He also kind of looks like, if he grew his hair a little bit longer, he would more like the kid in Dazed and Confused than maybe even Tim Lincecum looked like.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, Mitch Kramer, Mitchy. I would like to hit Eric Plunk with a paddle at some
Nice.
point. Just give him
Nice
a
plunk.
little smack on the hiney. Okay.
All right. Don't know where that was going.
Don't know where that was going. Yeah.
Interesting nonetheless.
Spanking pitchers. Probably had him before. I think we had him before because we mentioned that he was in the Bad News Bears breaking training. Enos Cabell hung out in the dugout with Bob Watson and Cesar Cedeno. If I recall correctly, that was the episode that the captain was on, I think. Let the Kids Play. Enos Cabell, this is the end of Enos Cabell's career. Known as a Houston Astro. Was part of the Astros team when they went to the playoffs in 1981. Come back around to the Dodgers. Might have been with the Dodgers. Was he a Dodger the year before this?
Yes.
Okay, so he spent a few years, probably gone before they made the playoffs again in '88. So
6'3", a little tall for a third
Tall.
baseman there.
a little tall.
Love the shades though. He's got the flipped up guy.
He's got the full. that was
He's got flippy boys.
that was the style, my friend.
Flippy boys.
Last card of season 1. I'm gonna play a game. Can anybody guess who the last? We've had this guy on the show once before, and he had a story attached to him. Can anybody in the chat guess who the last card of the year is? I'm gonna let you guess because you're the opposite number here.
Is it the guy that was on the boat, the fishing tournament guy?
No.
That's my.
Although that would be great. Darrell Evans, Mr. Billfish, 1990,
That's
1989.
my only guess.
It's your only guess.
We'll
Is
wait and see.
anybody in the chat guessing who it could be?
Marion guessed Corby.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
I'm trying to think of we've had a million stories about. It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you lead me in the right direction?
He's married to a beautiful actress from the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
No.
Greg
Giveaway.
Jeffries.
No, we didn't have Greg Jeffries, but is his wife a beautiful actress from the 70s or
know.
80s?
I'm just reading Chris guessed Greg Jeffries.
All right. Well.
See if anybody. We'll give it another minute. See if anybody else guesses.
The clue is a giveaway, and George Hen is probably keeping himself silent because he's also hoping that I don't bend this card because
George, if you want to throw a guess out there, just
George is gonna know.
yeah. I'll wait.
I'm
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get any guesses.
Todd guessed Wayne Gretzky, so yeah.
Tom Niedenfuhr.
Aha.
Tom Niedenfuhr. It ties back to the story about me saying the F word. The F word at a Mets game when the day after Tom Niedenfuhr had the fight with Ray Knight.
Yes.
That's a set of cards, my friend. That is a nice door shut.
Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it. Tom Niedenfuhr, a closer, a man who would shut the door on you. Leader of the pack for this set of cards. The heart wants. No, I can't. I'm gonna get too much shit for it. I'm sorry, kid show. It's gotta be this
Piece of
weird
garbage.
haired gambling freak disgrace to baseball. But it's a significant card. Like that's probably carrying right there in your hands. Probably I'm gonna put that one in a special protector for when I give it to
Yeah,
George.
I think this might be like a $25 card.
It could be. It's probably really coveted. Well, that's not coveted, but it's if kept in good condition, it could probably be a nice hand-me-down to George's daughters one day. Oh, Daddy, why did you have a Cabbage Patch Kid baseball card? Oh, yeah, that Cabbage Patch Kid might have been the best pure hitter in the history of baseball.
And that
but he
Cabbage
was
Patch Kid might be paying for your college fund.
He was also a scumbag at some point. But that's the set. I mean, I also Claudel Washington shout out. Rest in peace, Claudel Washington. That is the jar lid is shut on season 1. I'm glad that everybody got to participate in our happy hour episode. We will see you again in early August for season 2, where we have collected a
Plethora.
big old stack of baseball cards, donations from friends, relatives. There's NBA cards. That's a sneak preview. There's NBA cards. There's football cards on the way. We're expanding our universe.
We're going to have some fun here.
We're going to have more guests. We're going to have more guest producers. We're going to have more shenanigans. There'll be different bobbleheads. There'll be different Great Muda posters, maybe. There'll be a whole lot of more fun. Keep tabs on us.
And Mike is going to be a guest producer.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be hosting a show.
Yeah, Matt's going to take over the seat of heat over here.
Well, I think
point.
we decided we're not switching seats. We're just switching.
The camera, right? Right.
But yeah, so
Not a lot of overhead when it comes to this place.
great show, and thank you guys for following for the first season, and we'll be back for the second.
We'll be back for the second season. Keep tabs on this site and on the channel. There may be pop-up shows between now and the beginning of August. Special crossovers at some point. Special outside shows if we're not in the middle of hurricane season here in New Jersey.
Yeah, this is
Brother,
depressing.
I know. So, for myself, for producer Matt, for bobblehead Ioannis Cespedes, and we always say it, because we think he's the best, and he's the greatest Muda of all time. For the great Muda, thanks for watching. See you all in the future.
Season 2.